So today I want to talk about mages in TBC Classic, because I know a lot of people have a mage alt, or maybe even a mage main from Classic WoW, and you would probably love to bring that character from Classic WoW into TBC as well, as long as it makes sense to do so. Now before we get further into this video, I want to mention that I will be giving away 3 The Burning Crusade beta keys in this video, and to be entered in that giveaway, all you have to do is leave a comment down below about which faction you are thinking about playing in the Burning Crusade, as well as a little side note about why you are choosing that faction. Let's get this faction war going. These are official TBC Classic beta keys given out by Blizzard, so once again massive shout out to Blizzard for making this possible. If you do end up winning one of these beta keys, here's a couple of things you should know. This key is not to be resold to anyone else, nor should it be given away. This key is for you only, and I need to know that the key is being used on your account. Once you get the key, you will need to activate it into your account, and if you have too many PTR licenses on your account, the key might not work, so contact customer support to get rid of some PTR licenses, and do that as soon as possible. You do not have to be subscribed to my channel to join or participate in the giveaway, but obviously if you do enjoy my content and you want more TBC Classic content, slapping me with a like and subscribe helps my channel out tremendously. So once again, to join the giveaway, all you have to do is leave a comment down below about which faction you are thinking about playing in the Burning Crusade Classic, as well as a little side note about why you are choosing that faction. I will also be doing the giveaway itself on Twitch, so I will be rolling the winners on Twitch roughly 24 hours after this video comes out. So check the time of this video coming out, it's 6 PM Norwegian time or Central European time, and I'll be streaming in 24 hours, giving away those keys. I'm also going to be live right about now, rolling away the keys from yesterday's video, so if you want to check that out, then check me out on Twitch, at twitch.tv/solheimyt, or check out the link in the description. So mages in the Burning Crusade, they are pretty insane. They pretty much retain all of their Classic WoW possibilities, as you can still do the same farms in TBC, as you could in Classic as well, even with the AoE nerfs or AoE cap, whatever you want to call it. Some mage boosts are even easier now that we no longer have spell batching in Classic WoW, and in TBC they won't be any more difficult either. In some cases you might have to spend 1 more minute in total per run fishing for clear casts, which will make it a little bit slower, but we're only talking about 1 minute difference per run. And I don't even think that will be an issue, because as your spell power increases with gear, your damage output will increase as well, meaning that once you do get a clear cast, your full rank Blizzard at level 70 will hit for way more than your full rank Blizzard would at level 60. You also have to keep in mind how old these games are, which is why mages were able to abuse mob pathing and do massive pulls inside dungeons in Classic WoW. Before everyone got access to Classic WoW, not many people knew which dungeons were abusable, and right now on the TBC Classic beta, we have already found 1 dungeon that can be abused this way, and I'm almost willing to bet we will find more of them throughout TBC. But let's talk about the one we have found. So mages are able to boost or AoE farm inside the slave pens, and you can pretty much pull all of the mobs up to the first boss and AoE them all down by using some clever pathing in the boss room area. You can start doing this at level 60, there's been multiple instances of people doing this at level 60, and for proof you can literally go and check out Arleus or Joked on Twitch. They are both insanely good mage players, and they found out about this farm super quick. By doing this method, a mage can get above 400,000 experience per hour, which is pretty much means 1 level per hour, or roughly 14 hours from level 60 to 70, which is insanely fast. This could also become a really popular boosting dungeon later in TBC, as people will be getting the same type of experience as they would from Classic WoW types of boosting. The only thing is that there is nowhere near the amount of mobs in this pull, as in for example the Moradin 500 mob pull, but it's actually quite comparable to something like Sulgurub, and people are willing to pay a lot of gold for set G boost as well, so selling the slave pen boost later down the line in the Burning Crusade might actually end up being quite lucrative. I also think because of the boosting meta being so massive, people will constantly work on finding new ways to improve boosts, and find more effective ways of doing it, and /or pulling even more mobs, so simply the fact that we still have pathing abuse available in TBC and the fact that mages have the toolkit to solo these types of things makes them an incredibly useful class to at least have as an alt in TBC. Now let's also talk about exactly how this Slave Pen's boost works, just in case you want to test this out for yourself on the TBC beta, or eventually during TBC itself. So basically, you go into the dungeon, you find a way to pull both packs of lobsters patrolling around, then you run towards the boss room. Once you get past this corridor right here, you turn left, try to time your absorb shield so you can absorb as much damage as possible, try to gather this pack of lobsters up, frost nova them, keep running, look to your left, counterspell one lobster, keep running, blink between these two patrols, then start rank 1 blizzarding the mobs to gather them up while slowly working your way toward the boss room. Once you get close enough to the boss room where you can see the boss, try to time it so the boss is on his way up the stairs when you enter the room, because if the mobs run into the boss and pull him, that's a GG, so try to avoid that. Once you got the mobs up there, all you have to do is rank 1 blizzard to keep the mobs stacked on top of each other, and use max rank blizzards when you have some mana to burn, or whenever you get a clear cast proc. Make sure you also move out of the rain of fire and try to interrupt the casters if you can. If you go here at level 60, some mobs will resist your blizzard, which makes it difficult to stack them up, and makes the farm itself a lot more annoying, but it is definitely doable. It will just take a little longer, and it's a little bit more RNG dependent, and as your level goes up it becomes faster and more reliable. So if you do have a mage from Classic WoW that you've been using to boost and you fear that's going away in TBC Classic, I'm here to tell you that it's probably here to stay, and mages will most likely be insane for gold making in TBC as well, just like in Classic. And if you don't have a mage yet in Classic WoW, well, now you have a reason to go and level up one. And the good news, leveling is actually faster in the TBC pre-patch as well, so when that drops you can level up roughly 20% faster. So now is the perfect time to level up a new character as well. I will also leave a link to my class tier list for TBC in the description down below, just in case you want to see the pros and cons of every single class before picking a class for TBC, so feel free to check that out as well. Once again, remember to leave a comment down below about which Outland zone is your favorite and why it's your favorite, to join the TBC beta giveaway if you're watching this video within 24 hours of it being uploaded, as I'm giving away 2 TBC beta keys in 24 hours, and the winners will be randomly drawn from the comments on this video. Remember to join my Discord server through the link in the description, check out my Patreon page to support me financially, and receive some extra gold making information in return, and I think that's pretty much it. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.